I had this idea to start this international student guide because I think that it would have been so useful to found this kind of video before I came here, so I wouldn't feel like so lost and everything. So let's just start off with I'm studying in Minot State University in Minot, North Dakota. So I have to say that this is kind of based on my perspective, based on what I've experienced when I'm here. If you are an international student somewhere else and you have experienced something different, please let me know in the comments below, so that if other international students come and visit this channel, they'll be able to read your comments and maybe let them know what university you're studying in and what is your experience with that area. If you are about to come to the USA and you're an international student and you are going to a university in kind of like a small town, I think that your situation will be kind of similar to mine. Number 1, bring food. Bring a lot of food. Bring so much food. If you're Chinese, you're Malay, you're Indian, I don't know, like Asian, you're African, okay, so this is from an Asian perspective, but as an international student, if you like food and you like food from your hometown, bring it, because it's hard to get here and it's expensive to get here. I wouldn't say that there is no opportunity at all for you to get any kind of food at all. Of course, there's Amazon, but there are some foods that you can't get. So I would recommend that you research on Walmart, research on Amazon whether or not they are the foods that you love to eat, whether or not they sell that, so that you won't have to carry it over. Of course, look at the price and see how much it is. Living in a small town, I can tell you that the Asian food here is not really that good. Of course, the Thai food here is really good, but it's really expensive. And you can have Chinese food here, but Chinese food here is kind of a little bit Americanized, so it's not really authentic Chinese food. If you have home cooked recipes and stuff, I would recommend that you ask your parents now and find out what the recipes are and bring those stuff. If it's your favorite dish, bring the recipes with you. For example, I want to cook the Hakka Chinese chicken rice, but I don't have shiitake mushroom, and shiitake mushroom here is so overpriced. Because it's an Asian kind of mushroom. So that's what I'm talking about, those kind of more expensive Asian kind of ingredients. And also, bring instant noodles. If you can, bring this much. This much. Do you hear me? It's this much. I even know a couple of students, they're from Bangladesh, and they brought lots of curry powder from their place, because the curry powder here is different and the curry here is different. The quality of the curry that comes out is very different. If you don't, you will regret it. You will end up like this. Mommy, I want shiitake mushroom. I mean, what's that noodles that you and Cici really like? What's it called again? You took the ramen out of the box, but the ramen is the best part. You're coming to US? I want Maggi goreng, and I want the laksa, and I want the chicken flavor. I say that because I am that. Number 2. Bring your pretty clothes. Okay, if you're from Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, China, I talk this way because I'm from Asia. I'm from Malaysia. So I don't know about other parts of the country. Let's say you're an international student, you're from India or something, and the clothes that you buy there are really cheap. Then just bring your pretty clothes from there, because clothes here are kind of expensive after converting. Okay, so in Malaysia, I can get really cheap clothes from Times Square and I don't know, guess Malaysian brands, because when you come here, the branded clothes, you for maybe the same price, of a Malaysian brand, an average Malaysian brand clothes, a 40 ringgit something. Usually if you're in Malaysia and you have 70 ringgit or 40 ringgit, you can get a pretty decent fashionable kind of stuff. But if you were here, they would get you really basic wear. If you want fashionable wear is expensive. It's this is what I learned so far. Okay, I wouldn't say that I'm a complete expert in it, but after online shopping for a while and just looking around and shopping around in the malls and stuff, the mall and stuff for the pretty clothes, they're pretty expensive. So I would say the basic clothes here can get really dirt cheap. Old Navy was 45 cents for a t-shirt, for a shirt. and that was like really dirt cheap, but that was all only like the basic stuff. If you want like fashionable clothes, fashionable shoes, they're expensive. So if you're from a country that you can get really dirt cheap shoes, like from China, like if you're in Malaysia or Singapore or Thailand or Philippines right now, and you can ship stuff from China and it's cheaper when you ship from there, or if you go like even like Times Square to shop, or you even go to like Bangkok Platinum to shop, bring those clothes with you, because when you come here, fashionable clothes are pretty expensive. If you are talking about American branded goods and you were thinking of like buying some branded goods online and ship it from like somewhere else, or like you're going into a shop and they're American branded goods, they're definitely cheaper here. Okay, so the next one is Halloween costumes. If you are, okay, sorry, like I keep referring to Asia just because I'm from there, but okay, so anyway, like as you know, like in America, celebrating Halloween is a big thing, and the costumes here are really expensive. They're really expensive. The really ugly ones are cheap, and the really pretty ones are expensive. But if it's cheap where you are, buy Halloween costumes. I know that Bangkok has a lot, and I know that in Malaysia, go to Times Square, go to the 6th floor, go to iSocks, apply for a membership, and then just go in and then buy Halloween costumes there. The next one would be medication. Bring medication. Medication here is very expensive. It's seriously expensive. It's so overpriced. So if you get any kind of medication that you need, whether or not it's like the flu pill, or if it's like Panadol, you know, for fever. So this is the end of part 1 of this video. In next week's video, I'm going to talk about what not to bring. So stay tuned for next week's video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video and I hope it was helpful. If you are from a different if you are studying in the US now and you have different information from where you live, or you have different information from what I said based on where you live, please let me know in the comments below so that other international students who read it, they'll get updated information. And I would love to learn more about this country anyway. This is just what I've learned so far. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys.